Hey, what's going on, guys? Well, I have a new Schrade knife that I wanted to start testing out and reviewing. This is the Model 42. It's the SCHF42. It has a nice 1095 carbon on it. So what I want to do today is build a fire right here in the snow. So we'll be doing lots of chopping and cutting and processing wood and stuff, and then we're going to maybe do a separate video on building an upside down fire. Alright, so let's try a little bit of batoning here. And now, of course, this baton is not as heavy as I would like, but it's what I have to work with here, so that's what we're going to use. Sometimes you're limited in your tools. Alright, so as you can see here, about halfway down, started pulling back a little bit, so I don't have much of that tip to work with. Alright. Try that again. There we go. That busted through. And let's repeat. All right, looking good. Continue breaking this down because I want to build a little fire here. This is a very dried piece of birch that I'm using here for this demo. Go against the grain. All right. So far it's doing good. Doing a decent job. See there's one problem I'm having right away. I'll talk about that in just a moment. And again, this is something that you're not going to know unless you actually use these knives. Hang on a second, let me finish this off. Right through a knot here. Alright guys, so after a little bit of batoning session here, first problem I noticed with this, these scales are loose. Alright, these are synthetic scales, obviously. There's 2 screws on each side, and they've loosened up. Alright, so it doesn't feel, very secure, obviously. There's the scale, okay? You can see the skeletonizing on here and how the scale is also drilled out. Basically, just took a number 2 metric Allen key, okay, for these screws. And you can see 2 screws here. Let me hold one up so make sure I don't drop this in the snow. Hopefully that's focused. I don't have a good angle here, but there's no Loctite on these. All right, so simple fix would be to, if you're going to get this knife, take it apart, throw some Loctite on those screws, especially if you're going to be pounding on this thing and batoning and stuff like that. Those vibrations are going to knock those screws out. If you lose one, you're screwed. I mean, obviously you can replace it with another screw, but that's not the point. Also, if you take a look at this, you could see another option would be to take these scales off and try some kind of a wrap on there. But basically, I'm just going to put this back on with a little bit of Loctite and really cinch these down so I don't have this problem again. So just want to make sure everyone saw that. This is the Schrade SCHF42. All right, definitely gonna need some Loctite. All right, got the Loctite on here, so shouldn't be a problem anymore with those handle scales. All right. Actually, let's flip this over. Basically just processing this one log here. Just gonna get a small fire going. If I can melt some of the snow around here as well. Be a nice bonus. These will be doing okay. I mean, with the thickness of this blade here, you get, I mean, it's a full grind from the top, which is nice. You get a little bit of a wedge action too. It's not super skinny. All right, so something like batoning, you don't want a super thin blade. You know, the thicker the blade, the better, as long as it's nice and sharp on your edge. So, you know, it's been okay. As far as these handle scales, it is transferring some of the shock, you know, when you're batoning. But honestly, it's not that bad. It's much better than any kind of a wrap, like if you do a paracord wrap on it. It's transferring some of that energy better, so you're not feeling as much in the handle here. All right. Let's try a little bit more. So that's pretty much it for now. Just a quick test to get a little feel for it. Just wanted to use something that I haven't used before for processing some wood here for my fire video. So that's all. Interesting. I have to do a lot more testing, really, you know, form a long-term opinion on this one. But initially, you know, not the best, certainly not the worst, somewhere in the middle. I do like the 1095 on there, and we're going to see if we can get some sparks off of that in a future video. But anyway, that's all. Thanks for watching, guys. Hope you have a great day, and I'll see you soon. Take care.